Folks, I thank y'all for clicking on and staying on and clicking on. Shout out to my big clickers. It's them ones that click every time they see me. They click and they watch me all the way to the end. We appreciate you. Listen, I've been wrestling with, I'm not going to say wrestling with, I hate to say that, but I've been hearing this word about this being your probate season, and this being an initiation to the manifestation of the life that you said that you wanted. Some of you didn't realize that some of the toughest times in your life and some of the hardest times in your life was a result of some things that you said you wanted. You said you wanted some things and God agreed to that. You said you wanted to be some things, you wanted to go some places, you wanted to have some things, you wanted to impact some things. You said all this and God did not disagree with you. Some of the things that you're asking for was actually in line with what God already wanted you to have. And what people don't realize is the warfare that they thought they was putting you under was actually the initiation to the stuff. It was actually the initiation to the promised land. I use this pledging and fraternity and sorority experience. I use it all the time because it's a great example of process and how process is used to pull something out of you. Okay. And a lot of people are not familiar with it. You know, some of these things happen at historically black colleges and universities. Some of these things happen all over. But the process, no matter what the fraternity and sorority is generally the same. First off, you start at interest. Okay? That's where it normally starts. I'm interested in being this particular person. I'm interested in having this stuff. I'm interested in being a part of this organization. I'm interested. It starts off as interest. It starts off you just trying to, you see something, you think it's cool, you think that's what God's called you to be, you think that's going to be advantageous to you. And you're just interested. I'm interested in a new life. I'm interested in having the things that my parents didn't have. I'm interested in doing the things that my grandfather didn't do. I'm interested. I got interest in joining this particular organization that lives different from how I'm currently living. I got interest in my promised land. That's how it all starts. You ain't know some of the worst times you ever had in your life was because you was interested in a promised land. You was interested in being bigger. You was interested in something greater. And so you started pursuing those things. But here's what people don't realize. To become something greater sometimes causes you to change the person that you are. To become something greater, sometimes you got to go through the initiation process to bring those elements out of you. And the thing about an initiation process is you don't know what those things are. See, here's the thing. So it starts off as an interest. I'm interested in joining this organization. I heard about it. I seen it. Now we're going to pull you in. Okay. You interested? Come to a couple interest meetings. Do some general research. Read this book. Start here. Now we go to the initiation process. Initiation means the action of admitting someone into an organization or obscure society or a group. See, here's the thing. Comma, typically with a ritual. See, here's the thing. The person that you trying to be and the places that you trying to go and where you trying to transform your life to, it's only a few. It's a select group. And so every time you climb a ladder and every time you go through an initiation process, that group gets smaller and smaller. See, a lot of y'all went to college, but all of y'all ain't gonna be an alpha. See, a lot of y'all went to college, but a lot of y'all ain't gonna be an AKA. A lot of y'all went there, but y'all went there together, but then there's a different group I want to be initiated. And what people didn't realize is when they try to go to warfare on you, you were just initiating me into my manifestation. This was a part of my process. This was a part of my process. There's pain in initiation. There's stress in initiation. I heard something so good. It's something about that stress that brings something out of you during the initiation process. See, here's the thing. A lot of people, it's funny about going to college. Your roommate can be pledging for a fraternity and you wouldn't even know if he's doing it right. Some of y'all went through stuff. Some of y'all went through this whole initiation spiritual warfare period and didn't nobody even know. They was sitting right beside you and you was going through the worst time of your life and didn't nobody even know. See, sometimes that initiation process, it calls you to leave your family and friends. We your family now. The people that you trying to think like, we're your family now. And people thought that they were doing something when they isolated you, when they tried to do things to separate you, but in fact what you were doing was you was just speeding up my manifestation process. I actually needed to be away from people. You did me a favor. Now here's the season that people hate to see you in. Around this same time as we entered into the last semesters of school, it's what's called probate season. See, what's a probate? Okay, so a probate, when you're dealing with fraternities and sororities, normally a probate is the day that you have a ceremony where you step out and announce, hey, look, you didn't know this, but this whole time I was going through initiation process and now I'm a Delta. Hey, you didn't know this. Look, the whole time I'm going through this initiation process, now I'm an Omega. And they have these ceremonies for every fraternity where people go out and they celebrate them. See, people is upset right now because they seeing you in your probate season. They seeing people clap for you. They seeing people clap for you because now you can really say, hey, you know what? I've been through that and I made it out. I went through that process and I made it out. Now I'm an Omega man. Now I'm an Alpha man. Now I'm a Kappa man. Whatever it shall be. And again, you're going to see what it would be always funny because on campus, it might be somebody you ain't even think he was cool. It's always that one person during the probate that when they take their mask off and they reveal who they are and during the probate procedures, people say, oh, I ain't even know so-and-so was online to be the next Alpha. I ain't even know. I would have never thought. That's what people are saying about you. Now that the mask is coming off, the mask is revealing, oh, I ain't even know you was online to be the big boss man collective. I didn't know everything that you was going through, and when I seen you looking sad that day in the lunchroom, and when I seen you being staying up all night, when I seen you coming in late, dragging yourself, I didn't know that's what was going on behind the scenes. And right now, God is putting on the biggest probate show of your life. Cause see, here's what's dope about the probate. This is what God does so well in the Bible. When God or Jesus doing something, and you make a transition in your life, He'll give you a new name. He will give you a new name. This is what I love about the probate season. yeah, when I went into that organization, my name was this, but now that I'm out on the other side, now that I've been through process, they gave me a new name. I got a new name. I got a new nickname now. You won't be called Joshua no more. You be called this. You won't be called Samuel no more. You be called this. It's so many accounts in the Bible. And when you make that transition and you have to leave the old ways behind you, you got to get a new name. Because and God was so specific about doing that is because now here's the thing, and the same thing with fraternal organizations. Now that you're a part of this, I don't want nobody identifying you with who you used to be. That's why you big brother Snuffleupagus now. That's why you big brother Feet Too Tall. That's why, because you came through here and we gave you a new name. Let's get better every time I say it. Only a few people gonna get this one, and that's okay. I'll do more videos today. Maybe something else gonna be for you. But for those who understand, you in your probate season. People gonna have to see you reveal your mask, and they gonna say the number one. Number 2, number 3. Because for some of y'all, this probate season brought your whole family out. Your whole family got a new name. Your whole family got a new number. Your whole family got a new destiny. Just because of what you went through on your own. But there's a part that nobody get to talk about. It's after the probate. I'm an alpha now. I'm a delta now. I'm a Q now. I'm a whatever now. Whatever the fraternity or sorority may be. You're about to go into your neophyte season. Also known as your neo season. What is a neophyte? A neophyte is a person who has recently joined a religion or culture, normally a beginner or novice. And some of you right now are going into your neophyte season where people is having to say, okay, now you done passed all the tests. Now how are you going to operate in the new land? How are you going to operate now as the new person? How are you going to operate? What's next for you? What's next for you? Because now as a neophyte, your responsibility is different. When people see you in the school, they don't look at you the same. They don't call you by the same name. When you walk past, your duties is different. Now I got work to do inside of the organization. I'm a neophyte. My first year, I got more work to do than anybody because this is my first. Oh my God. Your enemy never thought your enemy never thought you would get a lease at life, a new lease at life with a new name and a new number. They thought when they buried you or when they put you through the initiation process that they didn't even know they was doing, that would be the end. But I'm a neophyte. In this new world where I just been birthed into, I am a baby. I got plenty more time to grow and show.